What's up? What's going on? What's going on? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. And yes, I'm popping up on a Wednesday in the middle of the day, and you probably be like, what is going on? And yeah, I'm just trying something different. So what is going on? I don't know who will be here today because this was I don't want to say it was completely random, but I wanted to try something different. I see we got 3 people in the house right now, and let me go ahead and bring in my first guest, and that is Mr. OneTakeBigDog. How you doing, sir? Are you frozen? Oh man, what's going on? You frozen, man. I can't even make out anything what you're saying. I think it's your internet connection. But can you hear me? Your microphone is muted. But happy Wednesday, guys. I'm on my lunch break, actually. You know,
Okay, hold on.
we got some news that I wanted to, usually I do this on Sundays, but at the time I do that, the news is old, and everybody has talked about it, and it's just not trending anymore, and people have moved on to the next thing, and so I was like, well, what way can I give you guys the news fresh, give you guys my opinion? And I was just like, okay, maybe I'm gonna just kind of have to change some things up, try to do this throughout the week. And so we're just going to see how it goes. And if it goes well, then I'll keep doing this. But if not, we can go back to the way things are on Sunday. And how you doing, OneTakeBigDog? Oh man, it's still.
Bill, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I can say I love. I can hear you, man, but it's still frozen. But we'll make it do what it do. I like the contrast though, my brother. You got the white on black with the white background, with the white wall. But anyway, guys, usually on Sundays when I have a lot of topics, it can be 5 topics, it can be 10, 15 topics. But this time I only have 3. And that is the Black Widow news. And I do have some opinions on that. Also the Mike Tyson TV series that was announced. And then we also have the Zatanna movie. And so I'm going to be talking about all of those right there. Let's see how many. I got 10 people watching right now. Hello, all 10 of you. And I got 17 likes. So that makes me pretty happy. Right there. OneTakeBigDog, he's having some technical difficulties. He told me earlier that his laptop is getting worked on and he may have to do this on his phone. And I was like, hey man, do what you got to do. If you can make it, you can make it. If you can't, you can't. But who is all out in the chat right now? Holler at your boy and let me know how y'all feeling about this Black Widow news that is going to be debuting on Disney Plus. How are you feeling about that? You may not care. Will you be paying the $30? But we're definitely going to be talking about it. And so I'm just going to wait just a few more moments. Y'all can go ahead and come on into the room. I'll let that build up real quick. And then we can still go ahead and get into all the nitty gritty. And we're going to see. And just 1 second real quick. All right. So yeah, 15 people watching right now and I got 20 likes. So that's what's up right there. What's up, Kevin Davis? How you doing? Black Widow going to do well. That's what's up. What's going on, Steve Magnolia? I'll wait on the $30. Let me bring Ken up. Black Widow going to do well. And Steve Magnolia said, I'll wait Hello, all. I'll wait on the $30. Really? Is it not worth $30 to you to watch it at home in the convenience of your home on your couch? You can pause it when you want to. You can have your own snacks, and not just snacks. You can have a whole meal. A whole soul food feast if you wanted to. And you can just enjoy it like that. Because Steve Magnolia, I want to know if you were going to the movies, were you going solo by yourself, or would you be taking a friend, family? Where it's many of you guys. Because if that's the case, I think it's worth it. But we're gonna talk about it. Hello, Warren. How are you doing? Yep. You saying you will do it? Oh, you will watch it. Okay. I'll get to that in a second. What's up, Capricorn Black? What's up, family? How you doing? Will you pay? Well, how you feeling about the Black Widow? How you feeling about it? Would you pay the premium on top of your Disney subscription fee? And what about Warren? I will watch it. You will. I will be going alone. I love Black Widow though. See, that makes sense. If you was normally going by yourself, to where you would pay $10, maybe $15 if you're trying to do some super IMAX screening. But then again, if you're buying all the concessions and stuff, that can be another $10, $15 too. But it makes sense that you wouldn't want to do it if you're going alone. Nathan Moore, they waited this long to finally put it out. It better be great, not anything less. I hope so. I really don't want to be disappointed at all. I hope it's great too. I think it will be. I think Marvel Studios is still in the infancy of their MCU, in my opinion, but they have enough titles under their belt to know what they're doing and to get an idea of what the general public is looking for. And so while this film may not just completely blow our socks off, oh my gosh, that was the best movie ever. It can still be very, very good, and that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to be great, not good, but great. I'm not expecting a cinematic masterpiece, but I do expect it to be great, and it looks great. Cynthia C says, I'd rather go to the theaters. Wonder Woman 1984 was a worse experience for me through streaming. I'm not mad at you. I would rather go to the theaters to see this too. Because y'all already know, martial arts films are my favorite out there. Nothing tops that. And then you have your comic book adaptations that comes right after that. Of course, Black Widow is a comic book adaptation. So I would want to see this in the theaters. This is the first thing that I would want to see in theaters. I wanted to see Tenet in theaters. I saw that in theaters. I do want to see Godzilla vs. Kong in theaters, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. And what's going on, OneTake? How you doing, sir?
What's going on? Is there a delay in my audio?
No, I think I got you, man. I think this is pretty good. Ain't no delay. I can hear you. How are you doing, man?
I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good, man.
Well, good, bro. I'm glad to hear it, man. I was just telling the people, I was like, hey, man, I'll be doing this on every Sunday. And, usually then some of the time news can be fresh if something drop on a Friday or Saturday. But if it drop on a Monday or Tuesday, I'm days late, you know, and it's stale and everybody done talked about it. And I was like, I need to try something different. And I was going to do this last night, but I got tied up and I was like, well, I do have a thing called a lunch break. So let me go ahead and try to put this together and go to lunch and see what I can talk to if I can talk to the people today at 12 p.m. CST. But I was just going through, man, just hollering at all the people in the chat. Cynthia saying that she want to go to the theaters. Capricorn Black says, I don't mind paying. At least with Marvel, I feel like I'm getting something that's good quality. Ooh. And that's true. And Warren Hill, yes, it's part of the MCU, and I haven't got the shot for it yet, so I will pay $30. So all 22 of you people in the chat right now, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you can go ahead and give me that thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Everything that we're going to be talking about today, and it's just 3 topics, is down in the description box. Also, you can follow me and OneTakeBigDog on social media. You see our handles on the screen right here. Coming to you live right now on YouTube at Just My Opinion Reviews, on Twitch at Just My Opinion Reviews, and Facebook.com/Just My Opinion. If you like anything that OneTakeBigDog has to say as well, there's a link to his YouTube channel down in the description box. or you could just head over to my channel tab and you see this brother right there climbing up on the ranks. But anyway, with all that being said, Mr. One Take Big Dog, are you ready to get started with the first topic here?
Let's roll.
That we have that it has to do with Marvel. And yes, guys, it was announced yesterday that Black Widow will be premiering on Disney Plus, not just in theaters, but on Disney Plus too. On July 9th, we also got a new poster, and I also have the report right here from Collider. It says Black Widow gets Disney Plus premiere access date for summer 2021. Saying Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh MCU movie just got a whole lot easier. Now, me personally, I feel some type of way about this, but let me go ahead and read this quote. It says today's announcement, and this came out yesterday, so they're talking about yesterday, but today's announcement reflects our focus on providing consumer choice and serving the evolving preferences of audiences, notes Kareem Daniel, chairman of Disney Media Entertainment and Distribution. In an official statement, by leveraging a flexible distribution strategy in a dynamic marketplace that is beginning to recover from the global pandemic, we will continue to employ the best options to deliver the Walt Disney Company's unparalleled storytelling to fans and families around the world. One Take Big Dog, we've been talking about it for about a year now. This movie was supposed to drop last March. Pandemic came. It was pushed, I think, the fall. Then it was pushed to this May. Vaccines coming out, countries under new management, nobody knew what was going on. You know, are they going to push it back, or are they going to let it come out in May? It looks like both things have happened. They pushed it from May to July, and it's also coming out on Disney Plus. What do you take of this news, sir? How are you feeling? Are you happy? Are you sad? Tell me how you feel.
See, I'm kind of in the middle, because one, I kind of feel like this was inevitably going to happen regardless, simply because of the fact that like they got tired of pushing it back, and I think they kind of felt like Warner Brothers felt with like Wonder Woman 1984, like we keep pushing this back, this film is losing some steam. I don't think that's necessarily the case with like the MCU, especially considering that they built up such good graces with the fans, and fans haven't seen an MCU movie in almost 2 years now. So I kind of feel like they was like, okay. But I think the reason why I'm not mad at this is because, yes, the vaccines are coming out, but like certain, like for just like individuals who are probably going to go to the theater to see this, they probably would get their vaccines. But for the families who maybe you have a family of 4, everybody may not have been able to get the vaccine yet. So you can sit at home, spend $30, and it's a lot less money. Personally, I'm always going to prefer the theater experience of watching films. I just like the theater experience in general, so I would rather always watch something in the theaters. But for those families who have like elders or have to be around a lot of people who don't want to go to that theater, I think this is probably the best solution for that.
Right on. I feel you, man. I can't really get mad at Disney and them for doing this. I know Kevin Feige probably isn't happy, the head dog over at Marvel. I believe this is more of Bob Chapek, because I didn't know either, man. I was thinking, okay, let's say 4 months ago, 6 months ago, I wasn't saying to myself, okay, I know this is scheduled for May. I think they're going to push it to July. And that's fine. I was like, I think that'll be a good time, because months ago I didn't know if Trump was coming back or Biden. Biden is in now. We under completely new administration, new management. So I was like, okay, they're going about the pandemic a completely different way. And he talking about the vaccines, and that's coming in. I was like, okay, we may be good around May, but just to be safe, play it on the air of caution. I think it would be best if they pushed it to July. And that's what I wanted to happen. I was like, put it in July. Don't do it on Disney Plus, because me personally, I'm not upset, but I'm a bit disappointed that this is coming out on Disney Plus, just because I get a high off of box office numbers. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how much this is going to make, because I think out of 23, 24 titles, they're averaging right under about $1 billion. I think it's like 960 billion averaging on each film. You know what I'm saying? And lately we've been having $1 billion MCU films, of course, Black Panther, Captain America, Civil War, Black Widow, not Black Widow, what's the Captain Marvel, we've been having a few in a row. And so with this being another solo movie, Black Widow not being that big, with it also being a woman, just like Captain Marvel, I was really interested in seeing if this was going to be able to pull $1 billion too at the box office,
Okay.
That's just what I was looking forward to, because that would just change the game if from now on, like every Marvel movie, they hitting $1 billion. That's just crazy, and plus that's even more creative power for Kevin Feige. I mean, he keeps gaining power, he keeps raising up the ranks, but that's the only reason I'm disappointed now. It makes sense, everybody not gonna feel comfortable. And they talking about that it's gonna be the same model as Mulan and also Raya the Last Dragon. However, Black Widow is much more popular than Mulan and Raya and the Last Dragon. So I think more people are willing to pay the $30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so of course they're gonna get some subscribers and all that, but what y'all saying? They waited this long? Okay, well, I saw that one already. Hold on. I don't mind paying. And I said, man, I'm behind. Yeah, it's part of the MCU, and I haven't got the shot for it yet. So you would pay the $30. I don't know about paying $30 to watch on Disney Plus. LOL. What movie that has been announced from any studio? People in the chat that you are willing to pay $30 for. Like you say, you may not want to pay it for Mulan or Raya and the Last Dragon or Black Widow, but is there a title right now coming out within the next year? You're like, I can't wait for this. I will pay $30 for that. Let me know in the chat. DeLeon 45. I see they releasing it on Disney Plus because they're not going to make $1 billion on this film at this time that we are experiencing COVID, but I'd rather see it in theaters. Yeah, most people I'm hearing saying they rather see it in theaters, have a watch party to pay for it. People may do that.
Here's the thing, Behavior. Even if it wasn't being released on Disney Plus and it was just being released in theaters, even if like the vaccines go as good as they can possibly go, I don't think people are ready. Well, I'm not going to, okay, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I don't think a lot of people and the mass majority of people are ready to just like go back to like how things were. What they're ready for it, I don't think they're just comfortable enough to like be in that setting where like you in a packed theater now with no seats in between people. Like everybody's in there. It's right back to there's no mask, no nothing. I don't know if enough people would have gone to the theaters in order for this film to even make $1 billion, because it probably would have been the first one. I know we're seeing what Warner Brothers is doing, but still Warner Brothers still has like the releases on HBO Max during the theater releases. So it's going for Black Widow to probably would have been the first movie to big movie with that potential. And then if it didn't get to that mark, or let's say, I think the film is going to do well regardless, but let's say if it doesn't crack half a bill, then people are kind of looking like, okay, maybe this wasn't the right approach. Maybe people still aren't ready yet, Yeah. It might have had a negative effect.
Right on. Let me see. Maybe No Time to Die will be worth $30, but nah. Okay. No, answer that question for me. What are you willing to pay $30 for? Just no hesitation. Yep, $30. Here you go. Is there any titles?
Me right now?
Yeah.
I think there are a couple. I'm not gonna even lie to you, B. Like,
you just name one. Just name one. I'm just curious.
Godzilla. If HBO Max told me I have to pay $30 to see Godzilla, I'm paying it.
I ain't mad at you. I'll probably do that for Mortal Kombat.
That too.
Because that's on the side note, they dropped a few new TV spots that I saw on YouTube. Yeah. Man, it's gonna be a cold ass movie, bro. I had to turn it off. I was like, this is looking too good. I don't want to watch no more. Yeah. But
I saw, anyway. And I also saw that you had it was one of the subjects that you were talking about it was gonna be on the show, but I think you took it off. where the director was talking about they was gonna be the best fights
Oh yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
bad. That's like
yeah,
get you kind of
yeah.
hyped.
Yeah, I just don't want to be let down, man. But let me ask you this, man. What you think about the new poster? You know, she was mostly, you know, doing all black thing, but now she got the what you like the white poster? Does that get you more excited, or it don't really do nothing for you?
And Scarlett Johansson fine regardless, so it don't really matter what she got on me.
Yeah, she is an attractive woman. Let me see. Hey guys, Strictly Starlight, what's going on? Hey guys, I may just have to share that fee to watch this film. I feel you. And I would pay $30 for another Avengers movie, says R. Christie. Oh, wait. So, okay, well, yeah, there you go again, guys. There's a link down to this down in the description box. You know, if y'all want to go read the article from Collider, says right there, $30 on top of the Disney Plus subscription fee. And I just wonder also how that's going to roll over for people that don't have a subscription. Like, man, I got to pay $30 now to watch Black Widow and the subscription fee.
Yeah,
So that's like $36, $37. So I don't know. We'll have to see this how that plays out. So we'll have to see. But let's go ahead and move on because you know, like I said, I'm on my my little lunch break, and we're going to move over to topic number 2 that I have right here from Deadline. Deadline. Is Jamie Foxx, Mike Tyson biopic to become limited TV series, executive produced by Antoine Fuqua and Martin Scorsese. And again, I have the report right there from Deadline. There's Mike Tyson, and there is Jamie Foxx. It says a second biographical TV series about Mike Tyson is in the works. This one starring Jamie Foxx as the boxing legend and executive produced by Anton Fuqua. I just said that exact same thing. But I think I have a quote right here. This is from Mike Tyson. I have been looking to tell my story for quite some time, said Mike Tyson. With the recent launch of Legends Only League and the excitement for fans following my return to the ring, now feels like the perfect moment. I look forward to collaborating with Martin, Antoine, Jamie, and the entire creative team to bring audiences a series that not only captures my professional and personal journey, but also inspires and entertains. Now, everybody in the chat, let me know what you're thinking about this. And I got 40 people in the chat. If I can get all 40 of you guys to give me that thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. But I'm thrilled with this. This has been OneTakeBigDog. They have been talking about this for about 8-10 years now. Jamie Foxx, you know, coming through to do a biopic for Mike Tyson, and now it's being turned into a TV series. They said Antoine Fuqua, which is this gentleman right here, and also Martin Scorsese, who's there on the right. First of all, I think this casting is perfect. I mean, couldn't nobody better do it than Jamie Foxx. And guys, if you don't know what Antoine Fuqua has done, he has done The Equalizer 1 and 2. He has also did The Magnificent Seven, and I have that on 4K. It's pretty good. He also did Shooter, which came out in 2007 with Mark Wahlberg. That's a real good movie. Have you seen this OneTakeBigDog? Shooter. Have you seen it?
I have. It's been a while. I think I saw it once when it first came out.
And then he also did Training Day, which came out 20 years ago. And so I'm thrilled with this. I'm just also, I'm really curious to see how far they're going to go with the story, because, you know, everything wasn't sunshine and rainbows with Mike Tyson. You know, there's some good things about him, and there's some things that, you know, are not so good. And so he's he's executive producing it as well. So I'm really curious on how they're going to handle this, and if they're going to put it all out there, or shy away from some of the drama. But let me come to you now, sir. How are you feeling about this? Are you excited? How are you feeling?
I love it. I think it's perfect. I remember them talking about doing the film, and the fact that it's actually going to be a series now. I actually think it's better. I think Jamie Foxx is one of the best and most underrated actors out there. I think Jamie Foxx he often gets in movies where he's not able to showcase his abilities, but when he's in those roles, he kills them every time. You talk about Ray. I thought he was the best part of Just Mercy. Like, the guy is incredibly talented. But him as Mike Tyson is going. I think it's going to be special, and it's going to remind people how great he is. But it's also, like you were saying, I hope it does not shy away from those parts of Mike where people kind of like turn their heads or turn their nose up, because like Mike was a rough dude. Like I've watched a few of his interviews. I think I watched, more specifically, I watched the one with him and Boosie, and like Mike just got like this thing to him where he'll like snap, or like he'll like, and like you hear about some of the like terrible things. Like Mike Tyson robbed the dude mama. Mike Tyson
Damn,
was
I ain't heard that. Snap.
yeah, but, like Mike Tyson was a rough individual. He was real rugged, and like I said, he had that part of him that'll just like go off. So I hope they give us all of that. I kind of hope. I know Jamie Foxx is like the main guy, but I kind of hope they show like some of his like younger upbringing and stuff. Have like somebody in those roles, and then we really get to see like how it is once you get to the top, and like all the pressure that comes with. There's so much you can do with Mike Tyson, considering the fact he was one of the most known people is one of the most known people and one of the biggest faces in the sports world in general. And once again, I think Jamie Foxx is terrific actor. And the people that have behind this with Antoine Fuqua and Martin Scorsese, I mean, I don't see how this can't be one of the best things I've watched on TV.
Right. I mean, these are two of the best filmmakers in the game. I mean, they deserve to be in a conversation. You know, if they're not at the top, they definitely deserve to be in the room. You know, and so again, if you look, well, this is Antoine's filmography. Let me bring this up over here. I got this brother pulled up on IMDb, and he also did Southpaw, Brooklyn's Finest. You know, has 24 producing credits. So the brother is very talented. 73 directing credits. That's a ton. So I talked about The Equalizer, Olympus Has Fallen. Which one was that? The second? If this was the second one, I liked it. I think
second one.
Yeah, the second one was good. The second one was good. So he did that. So already there. Let's see what he did. King Arthur. I like King Arthur in 2004. I mean, I can't remember if he was here, but I like that one. So the guy has a nice filmography. This TV series is a good. I mean, it's an all around talent. I mean, first you got a good story with Mike Tyson, and two, it's a true story biopic. Normally, true stories are for the most part at least good. Then you got Jamie Foxx, one of the best actors, and then two of the best filmmakers or partner that can be in the room attached to this, whether they're writing, producing, and directing. I mean, it seems like a win, sir. It seems like a win. So I'm 100% on board with this, and we're just gonna have to see. So let me see what everybody okay, ain't nobody in the chat talking about this or whatever, but that's okay. That's okay. And OneTakeBigDog, let's go ahead and move on to the final topic of the day that you sent to me yourself, having to do with some comic book stuff right there. And yes, that is we just got off of Justice League, and matter of fact, hold on real quick, we're gonna be talking about this right here, but talk to the people real quick. Let me go grab something, a little fun prop. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, of course we're gonna be talking about Promising Young Woman from filmmaker Emmanuel to like DC features Zatanna, which I'm looking forward to because I'm a big DC fan. I just watched Justice League for the second time, and I like that world is so big and vast. Zatanna was always one of my favorite characters, simply because of the fact that like there's so much you can do with her. There's ties to her and Dr. Fate, which I think is going to show up in like the Black Adam film. So later on, they can like maybe have some ties to this movie. Maybe John Constantine. You have the stuff with Warner Brothers saying they want to go and expand a little bit more. Like you can possibly get like the movies and TV shows all together. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, man, my bad. I just had to go. I'm gonna bring it up in a second, but we got the support right here. I was listening to you on my phone. First of all, Emerald Fennell is the she did The Promising Young Woman. Okay, in that film right now, is being nominated for about 5 Oscars. And I think you did a review for this, didn't you?
I did.
Okay. So is it pretty good? Would you recommend it?
It's oh man, see, it's that's a very tough question because I do think it's a good film, but you often have those films that are good, but they don't necessarily connect with you, and I think that was what it was with Promising Young Woman for me. But what I do like about the film, one of the best things about it is the writing in the film, and that film took some chances doing some certain things that it wasn't, I don't want to say popular, but just like kind of unexpected in a regard. So as far as the writing of the film, I thought it was great.
Already, I haven't seen it yet. It's been nominated a ton. It came out December of last year. I'm gonna try to review it myself. But this person right here, Emerald Fennell, was the writer and director for this, but she is now going to be the filmmaker for the Zatanna movie. And so One Take Big Dog sent me this. We're coming off of Justice League. And Warner Brothers is a part of that right there. They're going to be teaming up with Bad Robot, which is J.J. Abrams' production company, and just coming out with a feature film of this character right here. And what I was running to go get is my Blu-ray that I have is Justice League Dark right here. And Zatanna is part of this film right here. And she's a pretty cool ass character because I heard you One Take Big Dog. She does with magic, and so does Dr. Fate as well. Because in Marvel, magic is controlled mostly by Doctor Strange, but we got a lot more magic people in DC. Zatanna is one of them, and then we got Zatanna and Constantine.
I gotta have it. I gotta see it. I gotta see it on screen.
Yeah, I'm excited for this because we got Zatanna, Wonder Woman, and Constantine right there as well. They doing all kind of beat ass and poses, and it looks good. It looks good, and so we got a good writer, producer, and director that's going to be him in this, and I'm excited. I think this right here is from the probably the Justice League animation.
Justice League Unlimited,
yeah. Or there you go, Justice League Unlimited. My bad. And so, I think this is part of Justice League Dark 1 or 2. So, I mean, this is a pretty cool ass movie. If you got HBO Max, this should be on there, right? Don't they have all the animated DC movies on there?
I got most of them on there. That one should be on there as well.
Yeah. So, y'all may want to check that out. But there she go again with Batman and Constantine, and because Batman is part of I said Doctor Justice League Dark 2. Of course, y'all know how that is. That's the Joker. I really don't understand it. She should be able to just whoop his ass, but who knows?
He too cold.
Yeah. Too cold. And there she go doing her thing, her magical power stuff. And so I'm looking forward to it. Warner Brothers dropped a lot of other information recently, but I'll save that for later on. And let's see, Melissa S says, hit the like button, y'all. Thank you so much. I really want to see Promising Woman. Me too. That is a nice name, Emerald. I do like that name. Imagine Snyder Cut Dark. That will be pretty cool. Crazy wild time it is. Yes, it is. And so, guys, we got 39 people out there. If y'all can all hit the thumbs up like button, I appreciate it. But there we go, guys. We got Emerald. What's her name again? Emerald Fennell, right here for Warner Brothers and Bad Robot is going to be coming out with a Zatanna movie, and I'm here for it, man. You got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, one thing I want to touch on about that is that from what I know or what I've heard, J.J. Abrams was also producing some Justice League Dark stuff on HBO Max. And if this is going to be Zatanna is going to be like a feature film, I think they're going to have some kind of connective tissue between the film and the series, kind of like they're planning on doing with like the Gotham prequel, the Gotham prequel and the Batman with Robert Pattinson. So I think they're trying to mix kind of like what Marvel's doing with like WandaVision and everything. They're starting to mix the their world up through like multiple platform theaters and movies. Because one of the things I'm looking, since they announced this Zatanna, I know Dr. Fate is supposed to show up in Black Adam. And Dr. Fate is not somebody who ever just really leaves the DC universe. So I'm assuming that maybe with this Zatanna and the one we have coming in the J.J. Abrams produced Justice League Dark on HBO Max, and then you have Dr. Fate and Black Adam, some kind of connected tissue where we get like a Justice League Dark film.
Already, hold on.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside.
Sweet November 79, $20. You getting me through my lunch break. Here's lunch on me. Thank you very much, Sweet November 79. That was very sweet of you, ma'am. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. That's wonderful. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm blushing. Thank you for real. And OneTakeBigDog, all of that sounds amazing. I hope we get all of that, man. Let me ask you this: who can win, Dr. Strange or Dr. Fate? Do you know?
Fate.
Dr. Fate. I think that's what they came up with on the Death Battle channel.
Yeah.
I think I saw that. I think Dr. Fate won. I was mad because I was like, I'm a Dr. Strange fan. I know more about him, but I think the way they explained it, that made sense.
I'm a Dr. Fate fan, but more because like the character is kind of like an asshole. Like he's a piece of shit. Like, for real.
Already. Well, guys, that is all we have today. Again, I normally do these on Sundays, but sometimes the news gets old and it's better when it's fresh. And so I'm just trying something else. And so I may do this again. Who knows? We'll just have to see. But I will definitely let you know via social media. You can just follow me there. And so OneTakeBigDog, what are your final words, sir? And what do you have going on your channel?
One thing I'm just gonna continue to leave people with is like cherish the people you have around you, because you never know when you might not get to see them again. And this week, most of the stuff coming on my channel is going to be throwbacks. It's going to be a lot of throwback videos to a lot of old movies that I'm catching up watching. So there should be fun. I have like some thoughts on some of these movies that are considered classics that I don't necessarily agree with.
Well, I'm very interested in seeing that, man. Your take on that, the brother does his movie reviews and they're quite funny. And so if you head over to my channel right here, you can just click on the channel tab right here, and then that's the whole family. That's the crew, and then you got OneTakeBigDog down here, and this is what his channel looks like, guys. Let's go ahead and get this brother to 5,000 subscribers.
Get it.
You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, and again, there's a link to his channel down in the description box. What I'm gonna be working on is just more movie reviews and TV shows. No interviews or nothing like that coming up. I'm really looking forward to Godzilla vs. Kong and Mortal Kombat. You'll definitely get some reviews on that. I do need to upload my Superman and Lois recaps, and I'm also going to be trying Kung Fu on the CW that debuts like the first week of April on the CW to Kung Fu, because I like martial arts.
I haven't heard about that. I haven't seen the trailer or anything.
Oh, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, man.
I'm about to check it out.
Hold on, let me try to. I'm not gonna play it, but Kung Fu. Now it don't look this amazing, but I'm gonna give it a try because I like martial arts, and I wasn't looking forward to Superman and Lois, and I love it now. But there it is, Kung Fu CW.
Okay.
So a week ago and 2 weeks ago, these trailers came out, and so I think this debuts on April. Let me see. Just look it up real quick. April the 7th.
Okay.
April the 7th. So that is right around the corner, 2 or 3 weeks from now. It's 2 weeks from today. So 2 weeks from today. And so thank you. Good vibes, yes. And what about Invincible TV show on Prime? I'm seeing reviews of that pop up. I've never heard about it. We'll have to see. But guys, again, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is really short. I do appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. Give me that thumbs up. Also share the video. Subscribe. Leave a comment, all that good stuff. Follow me on social media. And guys, again, that's just my opinion. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And that is Mr. OneTakeBigDog. I'm B. Avery. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.